The moment I stopped sounding like a coach, the more I came back to my own power. Welcome to today's video where I want to talk about the coaching industry and most importantly, why mimicry, copy paste templates, the same boring stuff is not working for you. If you resonated with that so far, stay tuned and make sure you click the subscribe button to follow for more raw truths so I can share with you the wisdom that I've gained in the coaching industry. So let's just dive straight in. What am I going to be talking about? So, obviously, right about now, I have completely just come off Facebook. No more DMs. I'm so sick of the word DMs. I'm just tired of it. If you want to contact me, book a call or you can send me an email. Life is not supposed to be stuck or glued to your phone, but it feels like everyone has become a slave to social media. Why? Why can't it be fun anymore? When I first used to do my videos way back in 2018, 2019, I just felt called to just talk about certain topics relevant to what I was actually delivering. That's what helped me grow a business, a six-figure business. That's what helped me launch my reputation. That's what helped me become so wise in being able to hold space for clients, which then led on for me to grow my training academy. Now, I will talk about my training academy another time, but what I want to talk about right now is let's talk about mimicry. When you buy these, copy my template, copy the exact 10 steps. Here is what I took to get to XYZ, and you use it, you download it, you buy the launch offer, and you attempt it and you try it, and it's 1 year gone, another year's gone, and you feel like, why is it not working? Why am I still nowhere closer to where I need to be? That does not mean it hasn't worked for you. It just means it wasn't meant for you. Let that land for a second. It's not that it wasn't meant for you. It just was not meant for you. Not that it didn't work for you. It wasn't meant for you. You're not here to be like everybody else. I remember I spoke to somebody and she says, "Oh, I not totally understand. You want to do it your own way." Love this woman bits, by the way. But you need to be able to follow some trends so you can go viral. I feel like you're like the world's best kept secret and everyone needs to know who you are. But let me tell you something right now. Every single time I use someone else's formula, I my business drowned. My sales dropped. And I started to blend and sound like everybody else. And here's the money dropper. How can I be someone who has recoded so many of my beliefs, so many of my subconscious thoughts and programs, shifted my energy, grew a phenomenal business, helping people to activate the power within, but I'm still blending my identity to be like everybody else. And do you know why? I'm just going to say it. I put money over my own power. I truly believe that because somebody earned way more money than me, that they obviously were more special than me, that they had the missing piece, that they knew more than I did. And so what tends to happen is if you are anything like me, is you've got all this knowledge, all this wisdom, and all this training and all these certifications, but your business is nowhere near like how someone who has zero certifications, you ask yourself, well, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I'm just not meant, it's not meant for me. But you don't give up, do you? You still keep posting. You still keep writing content. You still try to navigate through the difficult situations. You still never give up. And that is what you should be really proud of because you are here to be yourself, to sound like yourself, which basically means to not worry what other people think and feel about you, to not have to say things to sugarcoat the truth. Your people will hear you, but you still need to speak. Your clients will come to you when you're fully grounded in your power. When you're fully grounded in your power, you are going to be able to lead with conviction. You're going to be able to deliver with such certainty that it doesn't matter whether at the moment you could be beginning or starting again or you're evolving and you haven't got to that next level. You still have time to really land in your power because what if? What if the thing that you deeply want and desire, you could be praying, say, God, please can you give me this? Please can you give me that? And he's already heard you and he's going to give it to you. But what you're doing right now is you are succumbed, drowning in other people's perceptions and experiences that your identity is drowning with noise. It's drowning with the noise of other people's thoughts, feelings, and experiences. If someone has landed themselves and become a public figure and created success because they did it in a way that was right for them, and you're going to hear those content, you'll see those posts, then isn't it time that you did the same thing too? Isn't it time that you have the space to remember your own voice? Isn't it time to remember that you have the authority and that it's from your power that you're going to be able to come back into what it is that you're supposed to be doing? So, as I said that, tell me below, what is it that you actually do? Are you a coach? Are you a mentor? Are you in network marketing? What type of entrepreneur are you? Do you enjoy it? Do you feel like you're getting the results that you want? Or do you feel like life is passing you by super fast and you're like, when is it going to happen? The question is, when is it? The question is not when is it going to happen? The statement is, it's done. And you rise. Because whatever you've asked for, it's actually coming. And the only delay is your inability to listen, to hear the whispers of spirit, to hear the divine guidance that you are being meant to be channeling through from the Father. And the reason why it's not landing yet is because your head is consumed with sounding like everybody else. But if I do it this way, it might work. And if I do it that way, it might work. I totally feel you. Believe you me. Every single, don't get me wrong, I've had a few sales this month, not to the level that I wanted it to be, but now I'm doing it differently. And the moment I did that, I was like, oh, I feel free. I went out, I celebrated, I danced my little feet off. Well, not for long, but as long as I could this Saturday with my sister. Because you're here to not be a template. You're not here to be like anybody else. You're not here to deliver advice or use words that someone else is using. You're not here to blend and drown in the noise of the industry. You're here to rise in your power. But we've been conditioned to perform that we need to post on social media. And I do believe it kind of started for me from network marketing days. You're worried that you're going to say things right. These videos are not going to be edited, by the way. I'm just going to say it as it is. Sometimes I talk fast and sometimes I talk slow. Because here's the truth. This is not about me just speaking stuff into oblivion or to be a shiny, sparkly, spiritual Etsy store. I'm here to help you remember who you are. And who you are is who you were when you were born. And it's about remembering that without the onion layers, without the sabotaging beliefs, without the negative emotions, without other people's opinions, thoughts, feelings, and judgment. It's spiritual noise. It's chaotic. And it's what's blocking you from having the clarity to build your business in your own way. I also have to say, this is not about rushing the journey either. Because your journey is supposed to be divinely guided. And the more you enjoy your journey, the more you're going to be able to achieve the things that you want without stress or worry. We're not supposed to wake up every day in stress, in anxiety. We're not supposed to be waking up every single day thinking, oh, this is not working for me. What do I do? I need a solution. I need a solution. What if you are the solution? And the only way you're going to be able to hear the solution is to recalibrate your power, your God-given authority to what it is that you are supposed to be doing. If you want to just be yourself, then be yourself. But there's going to be parts of yourself that you're going to have to face that you actually don't like. Because having is a sign of wanting. And if there's something that you have that you don't want, you actually do without realizing it's a subconscious belief. For the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. So if the Lord is your shepherd and you shall not want, why is it that you have the things that you want that you don't want? It's because deep down in your soul, you're holding on to something that is pulling you back. And the sooner you eliminate that, the sooner you bring that to the surface, the sooner you rise in your power, the sooner you start taking responsibility for your life, your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions, and you let go and you trust in God, the sooner you will be able to breathe with serenity, with peace, and with joy. So if this hit, subscribe, explore my links below. Or if you know it's time, then you come and apply to my one-to-one. For in John 10:27, my sheep hear my voice and I know them and they follow me. because the woman I'm speaking to, you hear me. You're here for a reason. And now it's time to activate your season. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know your comments below and I'll see you on the next video.